If you're uncomfortable, I can leave.
No, it's just so funny because it's like, and then. Okay. Here we go.
You already said that.
What's today?
It's your birthday.
I'm in my 20s now. So today is March 5th, aka the day I was born. Hello everyone. Today is a special day, my birthday. Woo! And every year I usually talk about things that are going on. So I did one for my 20th birthday and my 21st. Self-reflection time, and with a special sitting guest here, Bailey. So where do we begin? I think last year I did a mukbang, but today I'm just gonna do a sit-in and talk while I'm supposed to be studying for an exam tomorrow, which I've noticed I have like an exam usually after my birthday or on my birthday. It's on kind of shitty season for midterms, but here we are procrastinating. It was actually a pretty exciting year of being 21. I drank a lot. So yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. Goodbye. No, but for real, I feel like I have experienced like a lot of different things and gotten to know more about myself. Comparing myself last year, near the end of my junior year, I was just like, I found what I'm gonna do in life. I'm gonna get an internship. I know what I'm gonna do. Like, everything is set in stone. Yeah, that's not reality. After the research, I just decided to put everything on pause because I felt like I kind of lost sense of myself right after I thought I found myself again. It was very strange because I was so sure about this, but then I became unsure, or maybe I'm just an indecisive person. During the fall, studying away, I think it was just for me to regain my sense of self, get away in order to like be able to see what I kind of really like before like I jumped into graduation that I thought I was ready for in the fall. But I'm low-key kind of glad I didn't graduate early because I still am like kind of finding myself and my personality. I think it was really good for me to like experience independence like in a different country and then see how my mindset has like changed and like how I interact with people. A lot of self-discovery and self-development over this year of being 21, along with drinking. Okay, it's only 9:18, that's good. So this year for my birthday, studying, but G and Bailey were here, so it was a fun time with the Patron that is being used to hold my phone right now. Today, thankfully, it wasn't raining, so that's all I ask for. Every year on my birthday, it's like very rainy and gloomy because it's springtime. My thought from last year when I kind of set goals for myself or what I hoped for like later, outsourcing. I don't know why I thought that was such a like cool word, but anyway, getting there. But it's just like kind of talking to more people. Every year, I don't recognize myself. Looks, I feel like I like look the same even if I like change my hair slightly different, but I feel like mentally I just don't feel the same. I look back on like old videos when I was like 20 and 21 and like even some like old vlogs when I was 19. I feel like you can like progressively see me changing as my time in college has gone. Very optimistic, and then I was just like very like self-deprecating, and then the next moment I love talking to people, and then the next I'm just like I just want to be alone. It's been a giant ass roller coaster. Okay, so this year my schedule is like very different. I know last year I was like hella stressing all my chem classes because I literally piled so much shit for myself. This year it's like the complete opposite where I only have one chem class and the rest are art and like other PE credits. Like fuck it, why not? So the whole environmental studies thing, drop that. Oh, I had my acting class, it's a voice and movement class. I felt more open than the usual because I felt like the first time I went, I was very hesitant and kind of kept to myself, like something I've like never done. I feel like in those kind of things, they know each other because they've been the same thing together already. So I don't know if intimidating or like scary. It's just like that new sense where you're just like lost because you're just new to something. Like, exciting because it's like you don't know what's gonna happen. It's like something new. He does like a lot of exercises that like force you to think a lot. Body movement. Pretty interesting to see like a whole different side. I remember I was debating whether to just keep my environmental studies minor, which isn't like even a big deal because it's a minor. It's not even like your major. Kind of for resumes and like things to talk about if I wanted like to do a job in that kind of field, which I was like interested in. I was thinking about it like one day. I feel like taking these like art and theater classes, if I like low-key didn't stick with chemistry and like STEM, like went to this path, what would it kind of look like? So one path, maybe that could have been me, but instead I'm like doing this right now. Yeah, photography. They're actually, oh my god, the professor, he's so eloquent and poetic about art that it makes it so interesting to me. Wow, like this man speaks like this photo of a flower is like a movement of like sexism and like racism. I'm like, holy crap, like whoa. I feel like I've just been more invested into it now since the whole Scotland thing. I felt like I'm enjoying kind of like the simple things in life. Like I really like going through parks or like going to museums. This is my last chem class of my undergrad time, so I don't even know how to feel about it. I've just like gone through the motions and I'm just here to finish it. I don't know what I'm gonna do next and I don't even know if this is it, but I spent all my time and invested everything I had, so might as well like try to finish it out. Getting like a good grade for this class just like for my parents. It's not even for like me. I feel like I just want to finish just for them, and then like I'll figure myself out later at some point, which is I feel like kind of weird in a different perspective because you would think like, I don't know, everything you do is like what you want to do, but then I feel like I want to do something but I can't like yet, so I just have to wait a bit, but that's okay. I'll find my way, hopefully. I feel like I've grown more optimistic because I just don't know what else to do. I can dwell on it, but I'm also like, I don't have time to dwell on it. I feel like I've just watched too many things where they're just like, one life to live, let's go, full sense. They one life, so might as well do everything you want and just not worry about too much about what people say or do what you want to do. Because you can always make money back or like you can make friends. You never know how long it's gonna last. Transitioning from 21 to 22, I felt like it's very weird. I felt like another reason of like going away was because I was like kind of scared of what to see in the following year. Like a lot of like the close friends I had like gained, they all like graduate, and so I'm just like, wow, like I'm like kind of alone in the department, so I'm just like, I'm not ready to go not have many friends, so I was just like, let me just chill real fast. I'll come back and figure everything out. It's not as like scary as I thought it would be. I was maybe too dependent on like old relationships where these are like my core group of friends, and then when they're gone, what am I gonna do? And that mindset, I was kind of low-key too dependent, which I have a complex about relying on people. I take too much pride in myself. I talk about school and like friends and then relationship. This year I felt more content with my single life. I felt like last year, even though like I was very like low-key kind of aggressive about it, maybe a part of me does want to be with someone, but then this year I feel like I've been more content with being like independent and alone, and I really like being alone at some points because it's just so freeing and it's to do what you want. When you go shopping alone or when you go to like a cafe alone, it just is a different sense. I'm so content that I'm not even looking or like trying that hard, because I feel like if I was wanting somebody then I would try harder, but I'm just content with like the friends and like community. Searching for a career right now that I just don't want to be in a relationship, or I'm not even like looking that hard to be in one. The best stage for me is just to be like where I am, just content with being like single. I'm still young, dating doesn't stop here, so it's kind of like who knows kind of thing. Next year, 23, that's crazy. I don't even feel like I'm 22. I don't even feel like I'm 21. Actually, I feel 21 because I drink a lot. For 23, let's see if I'll still be filming these. It's so crazy because it feels so long in the distance, but it'll come by kind of fast maybe. I hope that I'm in a situation where I'm still in the self-growth process. So I'm still learning, keeping myself busy and like happy. I like to be in Seattle, but the realistic side of me is like Portland is back home. Probably the right financial decision to make is just to stay because I don't even have a choice. So, but I've been looking at jobs and to apply for in California and Washington, and I feel like those are just my top two places where I want to go. It's like scary, but it's also kind of like that thrill of going into adulthood. It's just like starting over. I've learned like 22 is just like how to start over so many times. Like I find it kind of thrilling. It is very anxious, but it's also like very thrilling to just like start new places, and like nobody knows like your personality, but you also don't know theirs. Like it could be bad or good, but it's just being in a new situation, a new environment so many times that you're just like, okay, here we go again. I hope I still have like a good community base around me. I hope I still have like good positive vibes. I feel like I really thrive off that. It makes me want to try harder. I'm always with like people who hate what they do or depressed in the situation they are. It really sucks my energy out. So I really hope that 23 I still have a very positive, determined, and like driven community. 22, supposed to go clubbing, but there's this coronavirus. Wow, this is weird. My last reflection in college. Wow, this is kind of weird. It doesn't even feel real, like finishing college. Like it's I've always had in my head where I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to be out, but it's like something you never like would process that it would actually happen. I'm not graduating for another few months, but just gotta make every minute count because the last time I'll have my own place like this, just so convenient with like people around. Should probably go back to studying if that even matters because I feel like I still have like test anxiety. Studying I feel like doesn't work that much for me. Like I know it or I don't know it, so I can't even predict like what the outcome of tomorrow is. There's so many situations where I just feel like crappy during or I just like completely blank out because like test anxiety and stuff like that, so I don't even know how to fix it. But honestly, I only do a test for another semester, so it doesn't even matter anymore. I studied, I looked at stuff, basic concepts down, but who knows if I actually do know it, but I guess we'll find out. Thanks for listening, if you listened. If not, I don't know why you're here then. I'll see you in another video. Bye.